Well, we did say our artist of the week is a she, and she is here finally. She's a graduate of Bayero University in Kano with a degree in sociology. The degree that I said a lot of people should not bother to.
I warned you not to mention
I put my
any
foot in it.
degree. Though you didn't hear me warn you, I was mouthing it right.
Well, our artist of the week studied sociology, and she has starred in several movies and clinched several awards, including City People's Best Actress 2011, the Afro Hollywood Award in London as Best Supporting Actress, Actors Guild Icons Award, Global Leadership Award, and so on and so forth. We could count all of it and not finish
Don't forget
before
about
the program
the fact
finishes.
that she's a Kogi State Youth Ambassador too.
That too, and many more. Good morning and welcome, Halima. Great to have you here.
Good morning.
I'm so honored to be here.
Oh, it's our pleasure having you here. Now, when you look at what you've achieved and what you have done over the years, how do you feel? Just look back and think about it. And
I'm just really grateful that I'm still able to do what I love to do. I'm just so humbled that I'm still here. I think that is what is most important, being relevant, consistent. I'm just glad that I'm here,
okay,
and I'm
talk us
grateful.
through how the process, how the journey started for you.
Well, it started 12 years ago for me. I was in secondary school, and I could come to Lagos for holiday and go for auditioning.
Where was secondary school?
In Kano.
Okay.
I was actually going around Nigeria, so it was between Katsina, Kano, and Kogi State, just before SSCE. So I actually toured around before finally rounding up secondary school. So I would come and then do 1 or 2 movies and go back. Sometimes I come 3 months, I'm still looking for one role. So it's not been, it's not been easy, but I'm just grateful that at least I started way back and then I grew in it. So
That's quite amazing resume you just read out, but I couldn't help but notice the fact that, from school, and then you schooled in the north, and, you were able to move around like that. Obviously, you're passionate about what you do.
I do.
Has this in any way affected your profession? You schooled in the north and you're able to do all of this.
I wasn't able to do much, but the few that I did, I was grateful for. Because my dad worked with Savannah Bank, and they kept taking him from one place, transfer and all that. So I kept moving with him towards my school. So I couldn't have, of course, finished in one. It's cool, everything.
Yeah.
So.
One of the things that I do find quite interesting is when people go on Twitter and they see a beautiful face, she's an actress and she's done this and she's won that award and that award. And you're still quite young as well. You're not like in your 50s or 60s or even 40s, not anywhere near any of those.
No.
Now, when they look at all of that achievement, the assumption is always, oh, she had it made, she was just lucky. I'd like you to tell us about your challenges and what you went through.
Okay. Like I said, 3 months, sometimes I don't get to do any movie, but, I just had to keep trying, going for auditioning, casting. Sometimes they will pick you, and then when you call and ask, when are we shooting, they tell you you've been dropped. Or the day of the shooting, they will suddenly just take the script from you. You just realize you guys are like 6 or 7, bidding for one role. Of course, one person has to take it. But then I just
feel like those level of rejection that you feel as an actress, does it knock your confidence a little bit?
Of course. At a point it gives you low self-esteem. You'll be like, what is it? Is there something wrong that somebody is not telling me? Is there something I'm not doing right? Just keep questioning yourself. But at the end of the day, I just tell myself when it's time, it's time. And I'm really glad that it didn't come easy for me, because I like the fact that I had to really suffer, to get here now. So, but I'm glad that nobody would take that credit. But
How does it feel to have to dust yourself down and pick yourself up most of the time? How easy is it? Because I don't think it can be easy, but you tell us from your
it's not
experience.
easy at all, because when you're with one set and you realize that, okay, you were off for 2 years and you have new crop of actors, how do you maintain the friendship? How do you meet new people in your business? You understand, you have to make sure that you're open, to any challenges. I've gone through so many heartbreaks that is nothing new, meeting new actors on sets, people I don't know, taking the lead role. I just was grateful that, at least there's a job for me to do. So I didn't mind the time, it was going to take.
Do you ever have some actress or actors that you feel envious and you feel like they just had it made because they know this person or that person?
I don't think that works, that knowing person thing. I don't think so. There used to be the clique thing in the past in Nollywood, and then I just was one of the victims that, didn't have anywhere, like I didn't belong to any clique. But then I'm grateful still, seriously. My time away I used for education and for charity, of course.
Tell us about your support system. You mentioned, being knocked down a few times and all of that. Your dad is or was a banker.
Was.
And, tell us about your support system. Did you get that much support from your parents?
No, I did not. They were not in support initially. Actually, I was 5 years gone before they found out that I was acting, because, there was nothing like...
They didn't see any of your movies?
No, we're in the north. We lived in Kano. I had an interesting career. So they were not aware. And then one day they just saw me, on the front of a paper, and I'm like, this is new. She looks familiar, and, lo and behold, it was me. And then my dad brought it home. He didn't say anything. We ate and everything. At 9 o'clock, he just brought the paper. And I bought one paper today here. And I just saw my son, what are you doing there? And I had to, start talking and all that. But they asked me to go to school and make sure I have my degree at least, which was what I was
So
doing.
you started before you got your degree?
Yes, I was in JSS through.
Okay. And since then, which films would you say are the ones that you found most challenging? The roles that you can look back and say, wow, that really challenged me.
I like the character I played in Ladies Men, Ladies Gang. It's an amazing movie I shot 2 years ago. I played an abused wife. I was married to a sexual charged man in the movie. So the movie is just about what women go through. And I won an award severally, actually, for that movie. And I love White Hunters because it's, I don't know, maybe because it's comedy and I like to laugh. I have quite few, but I'm waiting for the big.
How do you get yourself into a role like an abused wife when you've never been in that situation before?
I just have read so many books and I've seen so many cases witnessed personally. So I kind of just, transform myself into that character, at least the ones that I've seen and the ones that I've read about, So it was really.
So what was the message in that one then?
It's just for you to be strong and don't be subdued. Respect the person you're married to and honor your husband.